My name is Latoya Ebony. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Look around, I've got plenty of hair care videos. So I was about to do my hair and then I realized that I never showed you guys how I actually got my hair into those beautiful Bantu knots. So this video is going to be a little bit shorter because my goal was to do a Bantu knot out. That obviously failed if you've seen my last video. Hair looking all lopsided. But I did at least want to show you how I got up to that point. And if you want to see like a blowout video or anything like that, let me know. Now let's get started, shall we? First, I like to wash, condition, and deep condition my hair. I have a full video on how I do this step by step. In that video, I stated that I use the LCO method, when in actuality, I use the LOC method. Just check the comments for the correct terms, but all of my steps are exactly the same. Wash, condition, deep condition. Now the next day I applied heat to my hair in the form of a blow dryer, mainly because I was doing a Bantu knot out and I wanted a very smooth look. But if your end goal is a Bantu knot, seriously, you do not have to apply heat at all to your hair. But your girl looks good in a blowout. Now taking a tail comb, I do a horizontal part from ear to ear in the back. And then I'm applying a thick cream. I always apply thick creams to all of my styles because I definitely wanted to hold that moisture. And since my hair was already dry, I needed something that was kind of wet so that the style could set. Now I'm taking a square size part and I am twisting the hair until it creates kind of a long coil. Think of twisting a doorknob, that motion over and over again until you get a really long worm-like coil. Then I take the hair and I wrap it on itself as if you're creating a bun or sort of in the style of a cinnamon bun. You're just wrapping that hair around itself until you're able to secure it either with a bobby pin or by tucking the hair underneath. I repeat the same thing all throughout the back of my head. And when you're done, each row should have anywhere between 2 and 7 Bantu knots, China bumps, Zulu knots. There's so many names. Okay, so when I get to the front, I actually like the pattern of a triangle on the front of my head, so I parted it as if it were a long zigzag or triangle parts. Now because my edges had experienced some breakage, I am applying an anti-breakage or strengthening oil on my edges just to make sure that they're hydrated and not going to further break, because this style does take a lot of tension on the hair, so you want to make sure that you're being gentle enough. And again, I'm just repeating the same thing that I did in the back of my hair. Now when parting your hair, just pay attention to how you want your Bantu knot out to lay if you are planning on doing a Bantu knot out. I don't necessarily like straight lines. Oh, I got really hot. This is a lot of work. I don't necessarily like straight lines going all the way back in the front of my hair, so that was my reasoning. But it also creates a really interesting and different look, just playing with the different types of parts that you can do with your hair. This part style was also beneficial because I do have breakage and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't parting in the area that I had the breakage. If you need to secure it with a bobby pin, go ahead and do that. And this is the final look. Now I took a look at this and I said, oh girl, this actually looks really good. I'm gonna have you, we're putting some earrings on. We're gonna put some lipstick on and style this because this is a beautiful, beautiful look. And you can play with the different sizes of the Bantu knots. But when you're done, it should look a little something like this. Would you rock this style? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. So the second half of this video is actually the fail that happened right after this, and I will definitely put it over here so that you guys can see it. Yeah, it's comical. Check it out. All right, I love you. Mwah.